Well, as you can see, protesters have again taken to the streets of Jerusalem. They've actually set up tents down there where they're sleeping out for the next few nights for these planned massive protests against the government. There's all different groups represented here. There are mothers of soldiers, there are soldiers and reservists themselves, and of course there are many people connected to the 134 hostages who are still in Gaza being held by Hamas. Now, it feels almost like a festival atmosphere here, but these people are very angry, and they're angry about one thing, and that is their Prime Minister, Benjamin-Netanyahu, and his government's handling of the war. They blame Netanyahu for the security failure that led to the October 7 attack. They're also angry that the country's parliament is about to go to recess, incredibly, exactly 6 months to the day since the October 7 attack. They say this is no time for a parliamentary recess, and they want fresh elections held. Now, Benjamin Netanyahu, for his part, he's actually in hospital at the moment. He just underwent surgery for a hernia. His office says that he's fine, he's recovering well, and he will be released on Tuesday afternoon. But he'll be released to a very angry, very frustrated public who say that he is putting his own political interest, his own self-interest above the interests of the country. Benjamin Netanyahu has ruled out fresh elections. He says that it would only create instability at a time of war. It would be a gift to Hamas. In Gaza, Israeli forces finally withdrew from Al-Shifa Hospital, that largest hospital in Gaza City where they've been for the last 2 weeks. The Israeli Defense Force said that it targeted that hospital because Hamas and its ally Islamic Jihad was using it as a headquarters. They say that they've killed and detained hundreds of militants during the operation, seized weapons and also some intelligence documents, but that 2 Israeli soldiers were killed during the operation. For its part, Hamas and the medics stationed at that hospital say that there was no armed presence there. The Gaza media agency, which is run by Hamas, of course, said that 400 Palestinians were killed during that 2-week period, including a female doctor and her son. And images have started emerging from the Al-Shifa hospital of just a wasteland of devastation. There are buildings destroyed, reduced to rubble, and fires still burning, and of course many, many dead bodies covered in dust and debris. And those ceasefire talks resume today in Egypt. Of course, they've been going on for months as mediators try to hammer out some kind of deal between Israel and Hamas. But as far as we can tell, there's been no sign of any breakthrough.